everyone, and welcome to Two-Player Quest, where I help you on your quest to find the best two-player board games for you. In today's video, I have Welcome to the Dungeon by ELO. That's what I'm going with for now. In Welcome to the Dungeon, you enter the dungeon and finish it to win points. But if you're not going to be the one going in, you better make it impossible for your opponents in this push your luck dungeon crawl game. But is this game of chicken a game for you, and how does it work? Well, let's enter the dungeon, shall we? Welcome to the Dungeon is a game for 2 to 4 players that plays in about 30 minutes. Now, it's at a 1.23 on BoardGameGeek for complexity, so it's a really easy game to teach, and it is a medium luck game. There is some strategy involved, but not that much. Most of it is just luck. This is what the game looks like at the start of a 2-player game. So we have 2 of the player reference sheets. We have the points here, the shuffle, the game stack, and the characters. Now, to start, you choose one of the characters. For this game, we're going to take the mage. And here you can see the mage's abilities. So the mage has a starting HP of 2, but it can be upped by more things, and they have special abilities that they can do with their items. So now it is the player's turn. On your turn, you start with choosing whether you want to continue on in this dungeon. If you choose to continue on, you take one of the cards and you look at it. This card has a strength of 1, and this is an item that can be used against it. Now, that's not an item that this character has. So now you can choose to either add it to the dungeon or place it by you and turn around one of the items. In this case, we could say, well, I don't want the mage to have 6 extra HP. And now these are the items left with which whatever player goes into the dungeon has to do the dungeon. Then it is the next player's turn. They look at the card that they get and they add it to the dungeon. Now, it's the first player's turn again, and they think, do I want to enter this dungeon? They say, yes, I can defeat one monster with this, and they grab another card. And this time they choose to add it into the dungeon. This continues on until all but one player stop. That last player enters the dungeon. You do this by taking cards from the top of the deck. So starting off with a 6, you have a look whether you would deal this. Even monsters are killed, but defeat monsters with even numbered strength. So this one is killed, I don't take any HP. Next, 2, same thing. Next, number 7. But we have this card demonic pact, defeat the demon and the next monster. So the next monster is also defeated. Then we have a 1, which we could make polymorph, but we decide not to because it's only 1 HP. That means we still have 4 left. And then there's 1 more left, which is this 4, which is an even number, so it is defeated. In this case, we've won this round, and we take a point. If you were defeated by the dungeon, because you couldn't defeat all the monsters, you turn around your scorecard to the red side. In that case, you only have 1 more life before you are out of the game. The first player to 2 points wins the game. In between rounds, you can choose to switch characters. So you could choose to switch over to the barbarian, for example. You then take all of the monster cards, you shuffle them, and the person who went into the dungeon the round before is now the starting player. And that is how you play Welcome to the Dungeon. Teaching Welcome to the Dungeon to new players is extremely easy. Give it about 5 minutes and you can get started. If you're looking for a quick and easy in-between game on your game nights, or you have some time to spare, or you're waiting for someone to arrive and you know, oh, they're going to be a bit later, then this is a great game for such times. It's really fun and engaging because you are either in the game, so you're in the dungeon yourself, or you are basically really hoping that the player loses. It's a lot of fun. It's got cool artwork, it's got funny characters, so it's a lot of fun, and it's really compact, so it's great for on the go. We think Welcome to the Dungeon is a great game to have in your cupboard. It's easy, simple to explain, and a lot of fun. It can get nail-biting at some points because you are really engaged in the dungeon. Whether you are in the dungeon or whether you are someone basically witnessing the person in the dungeon, you either want to really win or you want the other person to really lose. So it's a lot of fun with a bit of strategy involved. So that's something we really like. The mobility of the game is great, plus the variety of the game. So you have 4 characters in the main game, and now there is an expansion / standalone version, Welcome Back to the Dungeon, which adds 4 extra characters, which adds even more variety to the game. So in general, we think it is a good game to have. While this game can be fun at 2 players, we think it is better at 3 and 4. With 2 players, you know basically about half of what is going on, which is nice for some people, but it's also really fun to play with the chaos of knowing less. So in general, I would say it's great for 2, it's better for 3, and best at 4. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching our review of Welcome to the Dungeon. If you want to see another one of my reviews, you can click up here. If you have any comments, feedback, or suggestions, please put them down below, and I look forward to seeing you next time on 2 Player Quest.